All right.
Hi, Quinton family in Texas from Northumberland.
All right. Today, candy flip. Strawberry Fields Forever. Tyler and I early on in the show did Strawberry Fields Forever, the Beatles. And I forgot there was, and coming back in, and I forgot to include that, I guess. I turned it off, and man, I got a lot of grief. Today we're doing a remake, and I'll make sure I won't make that mistake. I'll watch out. This is from the album Madstock, 1990. This band's associated with Manchester, baggy, alternative, late 90s, early 90s, rock, dance, hybrid thing that was kind of going on. All right, English band Candy Flip, really getting into music from this era, and so I expect something pretty cool. I think that works really well. Like how it comes together right there. Well, I checked. That's where it stops. Promise. That was probably better than I was expecting. There's a lot of ways you could, really fuck up a Beatles song. Strawberry Fields Forever. Not one I would choose. But now that I've heard it, I really get it. There weren't too many changes in it. It kept that kind of urban drum machine beat going through it. And had like a sitar sound, which I don't know if it was a sample or what, but dun, 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 kind of would go through it, which I liked. And the horns that were in it, dut, 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 was a nice touch. And I liked when they mixed them together. That was pretty cool. I think an acid house spin on a Beatles song, probably pretty appropriate. That's probably why it worked. Really good. I think for the time period, pretty cool Happy Mondays kind of vibe. It wasn't really tricked up that much. The vocals are a little more flighty. I guess Lennon, his voice could be so sharp. So the vocals were fine. That didn't bother me. And keeping the beat consistent was good. Little elements in there, ode to the past. Yeah, that was all good. All really worked. It's definitely slick, and that's fine. That's fine. I think it works with the song. We've all heard a lot of Beatles remakes, and this being in 1990, the era, these bands were probably going to do a really good job at that, because it stripped back big time, but with a modern drum machine beat over it that really works, doesn't screw up the song at all. It fits. The bands of the era in the UK, I dig it. I mean, talk about a transition from 80s to 90s music. I think some of the best examples that I like are definitely UK bands from the era. The US struggled big time in that transition from 80s to 90s music. You went from some pretty cool electronic stuff and, I don't know, glam rock and some traditional artists that were in there. Madonna, Prince, Michael Jackson, they were all really making the transition well. But in the US with grunge, it was more of a stop-start kind of thing. Between the 80s and 90s, it was an awfully abrupt transition. It seems like here with the bands associated with it seems like in England that there was a much more funkier, cool transition from new wave and electronic music, what pop was at the time, into something more experimental like this, which I like a hell of a lot better, believe me. All right, that was cool. That was fab. That was great. That was rad. That was tubular. That was everything that I hoped it would be. Good. All right, thanks guys for watching the show today. We'll see you next time. Appreciate it.